Hey good people, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing well and having an amazing day. So in today's video I want to go ahead and get started with landscaping and getting that back area, that back concrete patio area together. Remember I told you guys in my last video that I wanted to landscape around that whole area and close it in, add some beautiful plants to make the area lush and gorgeous. So I definitely want to go ahead and do that today, just kind of get that landscape in place. Even if I'm not able to finish all of it in this video, I will be picking up where I left off on this upcoming Sunday video. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and get started, start the process. And I want to start by just kind of showing you some of the ideas I have for plants, because I really want to make that space lush, filled with plants, shrubs, all of that good stuff. So I have started the process with purchasing some of the plants. I don't have all of them, but I have quite a few, and I do want to share with you what I have so far and tell you what I plan to do in that area. So let's first start by taking a look at that space again. All right, so we are headed in the backyard. We are headed to that space that I recently had concreted. Remember I told you guys in my Sunday video that the plan is to actually place a gazebo here, which is why I have the space so large. And then I want to maybe add like a swing chair here. And if I don't do a swing chair here, I don't know, I'll figure something else out. But I kind of want to put the swing chair right here. But in the meantime, what I want to do, like I told you guys before, is I want to enclose this entire area. You can see here where I have the brick edging all around my landscape here, around the fence space and everything. And so the plan is basically to enclose this as well. So that's what I want to do in today's video. Once I enclose it, I can kind of start thinking about placement for different plants, different shrubs. One thing I do want to mention is that in this particular area, because I have a lot of trees in this space gets quite a bit of shade. So I do want to focus on more so shade loving plants. I could probably do a combination of both, but I really think shade loving plants and shrubs are going to do really good in this area for the most part. So yeah, so that's what we're working with. So I think what I want to do is I want to first go ahead and get started with removing the edging from the corners, because remember, we're going to bring it all the way around and connecting it back over here in this area, because yeah, that's gonna, I don't know if I don't think it'll be tedious. I really don't, because it is a pretty simple process. And then I'll remove all the bricks from back here, and we'll put them in the front when we add our edging back in the front. Because remember, this is we want to basically combine. We want to flush this whole concrete pad in with the rest of the landscape. So then that way it's not like an area that's broken up too much. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So the first thing I want to do is I want to find the connection with the no dig. I want to see where it stops. So here's the connection right here. So this is where the no dig edgings where they meet. So I'm just going to simply remove some of the brick edging so I can get up under there and pull it up, because it's staked to the ground. I'll probably have to get my hammer to help me lift it. But yeah, so you can kind of see here, I'm going to pull this one up, and I'm just going to simply move it all the way around and bring it out in front of this concrete pad And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the no dig edging over here. So let's get started. So what I'm about to do right now is to move the no dig edging in front of this concrete pad and connect it to the opposite side of the landscape. And I'm wanting to do this because I want to enclose this concrete pad into the landscape and just, landscape it all around, add beautiful flowers completely around this entire padding in the front, on the side, you name it, you guys. That is the plan. I want to make this space really, really nice and lush because it's such a huge concrete pad. I want to do something to just kind of, I guess, soften it basically. So that's the whole point here, is to kind of soften this pad and just make everything nice and beautiful. So that's the plan, you guys. So now that I figured out a layout for the landscape around this concrete pad, the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and start adding my brick edging back to this space. And basically, you guys will notice a little later that I ended up moving the brick edging to the front of the no dig edging. Okay, so I want to show you what the space looks like after I've added the brick edging. So you can see here, and I left a little opening here because I'm going to be adding some stepping stones to step up onto the concrete patio area. But just adding the brick edging, it already is starting to tie the space together. So now what I want to do is I want to show you what I'm thinking about doing in terms of where I want to add my plants. But let me show you what plants I have so far. I do want to say that right here in the front, along this area here, I have some small boxwood currently in a particular area that I'm actually that I actually want to relocate. I want to relocate them and put them here. I want to add them here. So I want to show you those. Yeah, so they're teeny tiny. They're the perfect size. I've had them now for about 2 years, and I love the size of them. I didn't want to open this space up too much in the front, because the bigger it is, the more, I don't want a whole lot of landscape in the front. I mean, I have enough as it is to deal with all around it. So I definitely wanted something that was just small enough to fit some nice, beautiful plants, preferably some small boxwood. So yeah, that's why I kept this little front area kind of narrow, which is perfect. So let me go ahead and show you the boxwood. We're just going to take a little stroll over here. So you can kind of see them right here. I have 4 of these. And I'm going to move these. And they're so pretty. And they stay green year round, of course. I'm going to move these and put those in front of the concrete patio space. So that's what I'm about to do. But before I do that, let me show you the So right quickly, let me show you guys. I went and purchased like 10 azalea plants because y'all, let me just say, I absolutely love how the azaleas look in the springtime, and these were literally $5, you guys. And anywhere else, I think the cheapest I've seen them were at Walmart for like $8.97, and by the time you pay the taxes, it was like almost $10. And so here it's literally $5, no tax. I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. So I think I got like 10 of the azaleas plants. The only color I didn't get that I was hoping to find, and I couldn't find it because I think everyone's bought them, were the white ones. But I got every color: the pink, the light pink, the hot pink, and the pretty lavender. But no white, unfortunately. But y'all, I'm telling you, check out your local nursery. Check out your local nursery because you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find. All right, so here's a look at what I currently have. So I have all of these beautiful azaleas. Some of them I actually planted in my front yard, but they're so gorgeous. Look at these gorgeous colors. So I have those. I also have a couple of these plants here. I thought these were super cute. Let me see if I can find the name of these plants. So these are columbine, and they actually bloom, okay, spring and summer. Y'all, I need to put on some gloves, I know. But yeah, so these are super cute. They prefer part sun, so that's perfect. So I have 2 of those, and all of these gorgeous azaleas. I even have a couple of coral bells that I'm going to be adding to the space. So I love the beautiful, vibrant colors of these. I think they're absolutely stunning. And the other thing I want to do, let me show you here. So these are some other plants that I purchased. Now these are full sun. What are these? Let me see. So these are full sun. All of these actually came from the nursery. It says Lowe's, but I got these from that nursery, and these plants were literally $6 each. Look at that. Oh, they're stunning. So I got 4 of those. And then I got some of these here from that nursery as well. I think these were $5 or $6, I believe. Some petunias. So quite a few flowers, quite a few plants. I'm still not done, not even close to being done actually. But for right now, this is what I have, and I want to go ahead and think about a placement for them. So let's go ahead and work on that.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink.
All right, y'all, so I want to show you what I've done so far. I went ahead and added some weed tarp to the space, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it in this video, but I want to go ahead and start getting the plants in the ground. But let me just show you where I'm at so far. All right, so this is what the space looks like so far. I've added some weed tarp. The only thing I need to do now is I need to add my plants. I want to put my plants in the ground. And you can see that I've added them all the way around. And like I told you guys earlier, these are not all the plants that I'm going to be adding. This is just basically what I have right now with the azaleas plants. And also you'll see that the way I have them laid out, you'll see here that I also have my hydrangeas here. So I do have several hydrangeas, and I think I want to go ahead and plant some more in this space here underneath the pergola. But for right now, yeah, I do have several hydrangea plants. And I think what I also want to do is add some more hostas. Right now, I definitely want to focus on this space. I think the walkway is fine right now, you know how it is. But right now in this space, because it's such a large landscape, I want to definitely fill up this entire landscape with trees, shrubs, hedges, all of that good stuff. So I'm going to be using a combination of different plants, not just around the concrete patio, but overall in the landscape itself. I want to add additional plants and shrubs and things like that. So that way, the more plants and shrubs I add, the less mulch I have to add. And that's the plan. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I'm going to try and see if I can't get some of these plants in the ground, and whatever I don't get to do, again, like I said, I'll try to finish up on Sunday. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and fast forward this, or not fast forward, but speed this up so I can get these plants in the ground. All right, y'all, so it's pretty late, as you can see. So I think we're gonna stop off here for this video, and we'll pick back up in Sunday's video with planting additional plants and shrubs and everything, and just kind of beautifying the space as much as possible. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I'll see you guys in my Sunday's video. Until then, bye.